All right, how much caffeine is everybody on right now?
A lot.
A lot.
5 cups.
Okay.
I'm natural.
Are you?
I'm always this crazy.
Dude,
Yeah.
you got way too much energy to be this natural.
Oh,
That's insane, dude. I didn't have smoke. Okay, that's some good sugar. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, let's see. So this morning I pounded an energy drink, and viewers of this podcast know I've always got a Monster on me. I've got a lot of caffeine in me though, way sooner than I usually have it. I need it for this week.
yes.
Oh, we were here at the booth until 10 o'clock last night putting this thing together, and then still had to get here early in the morning to finish setting it up.
Yeah.
So under that
3 days possible.
dude. Those last 3 days, dude. No, this I've been working on this since December.
I bet.
So yeah, ISC is it's a disaster, but it is fun chaos,
It's a
and we're
blast.
here.
Yeah.
So and we're here showing off all of our newest products and all of our newest features, and we're really excited about that. One of the cool things that we're also showing off and talking a lot about is integrations. PDK, and it's no secret about this, PDK really believes in working with the best manufacturers out there and really going full bore with the best platforms that are, to create the best experience for the end user. I mean, ultimately, PDK does access control really, really well. And in my 100%, in my opinion, which may or may not be biased, PDK does the best at access control. We do not do visitor management well, because we don't do visitor management really at all. We don't do community living. And so we need integrated platforms to really create that end user experience where everything is turnkey, works together, creates one unified experience. And that's another big thing that really makes PDK great. So on today's episode of the Big Access Podcast, we've got a couple of my friends here. John is with SymLiv, who we're going to talk a little bit more about, but they're full on like HOA property management style software. And then we've got Steve Bardocz. Is it Bardocz or Bardocz?
Bardocz.
Bardocz.
Yes.
Like, I just realized in the moment here that I'm just like, wait a second. Have I ever had to say his last
It's
name
a complicated
in person?
one.
You know, the trick is you go to the bar and you doze.
Okay, there you go, Bard. I'll never forget Savance.
Never
As a guy who has maybe the worst name in the world.
Yeah.
And Brach Benson is like the easiest name, but then when you actually look at my spelling, it is
Tough.
the worst.
Butcher
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's so bad. That's how I know that my wife loves me, is because she took on that last name.
Yeah.
So that's at least a good testament to her. So that's nice.
Right.
But anyways, Steve is with Savance, who they do badge printing, mustering reports, all sorts of business solutions to really help your business thrive and help your end users do really good as well. So we'll talk more about that, but really it is all about that end user experience and what makes that end user experience great. So thanks a ton for tuning in. Let's go ahead and introduce the guests. We'll have them go ahead and introduce who you are, what your title is, a little bit more in depth on your company, and then we'll dive into the topic of the full integrated experience. So Steve, let's start with you, man.
All right, awesome. So Steve Bardocz, I have been involved with Savance since its infancy of 27 years.
27 years, dude.
27.
That's been a while.
It's been a while. We've been a PDK partner, gosh, for 10 plus.
Yeah.
So ever since, I remember the old 10 by 10 booth with
Yeah.
stuff.
Things are a little bit different now.
Things are different now. So we have been a tier on top of that access control system for a while. And just like Brock said, we're experts at what we do, and biased again, we like to think we're the best at what we do and what we bring to the table. And I think it's for the integrator, your job is to bring the best of the best to your end users. And I think that's what integration is all about, and that's what this industry has been built on. And
Yeah.
what makes it strong today, and that's no different here. So for us, our specialty is our visitor management. So stand-up kiosks, attended stations where somebody comes in and checks you in on a browser, using a driver's license, facial recognition, background checks, you name it, for all different types of industries. You've got contractor requirements for maybe signing NDAs or safety videos quizzes, those sorts of things. Those are our specialties, and we can help you as the integrator look like you're an expert at it as well, because you bring that to the table with that white glove service. The other thing we get into is mass notification and emergency management.
Yeah.
Emergency hits, we know everybody who's in the building, and we'll take a tablet out into the parking lot, and we can quickly account for people with your PDK badge, facial recognition, barcode from the name tag of the visitor who came in a couple hours ago. If you're not there, we know that, hey, this person last used their badge at the refrigeration station or something.
Yeah.
So again, now it's safety. Now we're into safety budgets. So we're not only looking at physical security, conformance with our visitor management package, staff tracking, time and attendance, badge printing, emergency management, that whole deal. So it gives us quite a bit of flexibility and really allows you as the integrator to produce more revenue, recurring revenue, just like PDK is used to, as well as offer another tier beyond this access control, kind of like surveillance.
Yeah.
Same thing with the cameras. We're able to do more, kind of build roots inside the business and bring more to the PDK system.
I love it. I love it. John, let's go to you.
Yeah, awesome. Great information. SymLiv is all about community livability. So when you are in a community with large amounts of short-term rentals, so the dynamic and phenomena of short-term rentals have changed communities into resorts. Okay, and within that context, what's really odd is you've got all these different people that are no longer your standard neighbor, and you want to be able to account for them and make sure they're accessing the things they're supposed to access. Maybe it's they're allowed to go to this pool, but only owners are allowed to go to another pool.
Yeah.
So our system is a front end to the PDK access control system, and we're able to accommodate all the users in the community, short-term rental guests, owners, property managers, vendors, Uber drivers, anybody that comes through that system, we're able to do. So we're able to connect with. The other thing that's really important is we monetize access controls. We have communities that make millions of dollars a year because what we're able to do is say that RFID reader that you got that's going to that pool, well, what if you're able to charge a resort fee to all these short-term rental guests and create revenue? One of our communities actually makes $8 million a year in revenue. Our PDK dealers love us because what they're able to do is sell a whole lot more. All of a sudden, this access control goes from an asset, okay, this is an asset that we have to pay for, to no, this is a profitable resource and that can provide security across the board. So it really is a unique thing. If you got noise, parking, trash issues, you want livability improvements, SymLiv is really the unique provider in the industry, and we're able to do things that no one else can do with PDK. Why we love PDK is the culture. The access controls, to me, are, there are a lot of access control companies, but what PDK does it better than anybody else is they really care about the customer, they really care about the dealer, they really care about the conversation. When there is an issue or whatever, you guys are always on it, and we're just talking about how to improve constantly. That culture is a SymLiv culture. It's a shared value, and I don't think anybody else that I've connected with that type of that value connection. So it's been really awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'll send you your check in the mail for that nice compliment.
It's true. It's true. It's been a great relationship.
Well, we love our relationship with both of you guys. It's been fantastic. We've got some great integration partners out there. We really love making it where the end users can have a good experience. I mean, ultimately, why is it important for integrations to be in existence today, especially for a company like SymLiv?
Yeah, well, we're a software company. We don't get involved in the dealer and the hardware. In fact, it's such a challenge. We want to deal with experts that do that, right? We'd rather, the best practice is to work with you guys. And so for us, it just made a ton of sense to work with you guys, and we're glad we did. So we're not all things to all people. We know where our zone is.
That's great.
Yeah.
Steve, going over to kind of thinking of the end user side of things, why do you feel like it is important for an end user to be able to have their systems working together in one unified experience?
I think it provides more value, right? Like at the end of the day, a company's looking for a turnkey solution that's going to be comprehensive and touch all parts of their business. And ultimately, instead of solving one problem, they have multiple problems to solve.
Yeah.
And so for an end user experience, I think it's important that instead of being bottled into like, well, I have all these needs on my visitor management piece, like I have a contractor, I have this, I have that. They want the experience of the optimized experience for that visitor, for that contractor. So I think it really boils down to the flexibility of having all types of solutions available. And that's where the integrations come into play.
Yeah.
You know, you start with a tier of, I've got my physical security nailed down and I'm innovative on that part. But now I have some different operational features that are, you know, based on the business.
Yeah.
Right. So like a manufacturing might have different needs than say, vacation rentals, right? But you need to be able to capture all of those needs across. And so PDK needs those integration partners to be able to go into different niche market spaces and cater to them.
Yeah.
So I think it's beautiful. It's a necessity.
I agree with you there. And one of the things that I think is also very important too is making an easy, quote unquote driver to be able to make that integration possible, right?
That's right.
And that's one thing that seamless. There we go.
You don't even have to know it exists.
Right.
You know, the integrator, it's easy for them to set up and it's easy to maintain and the connection's just always on. And at that point it becomes one inclusive system.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And PDK has done a really good job of making it very simple to integrate with companies like Savance and SymLiv. I mean, ultimately, if you go out to PDK.io right now, you're going to be seeing the section that is titled integrations. You can go and click into that and see all of the available integrations for your PDK system. And in there, you're going to see things like SymLiv and Savance. That was wrong. Other way around. But you're going to see those companies. Thanks, man. Thanks. We've only been friends for a while. But then you're gonna see other things like cameras, intercom systems. You're gonna see scheduling softwares like there's Play by Point. That is a pickleball playing scheduling software.
Exactly. I mean, that's the key.
Right?
Over the board.
You got to have all of these different experiences because
There's no way you can be expert at all.
I agree with you.
You'd be shortchanging yourself to try to, because you'd be doing it. You wouldn't be totally meeting the end user's need.
Yep. Right. If you try to do everything, you're a master of none.
Master or not.
Yep.
And that's why the key. You guys build the foundation for people like us to build a comprehensive package that's limitless in any industry.
Yeah. So be sure to go and check out that integrations tab right there on PDK.io. If you need any questions or any assistance with that, let us know. We want to be able to help you guys out. Like John mentioned, we are partner fanatics over here. We want to make sure that you know everything there is to know about our platform, but we also want to be able to get you in contact with the right people, with our integration partners as well, and make sure that they can help you learn everything that there is to know about their platform so we can deliver that unified end user experience that you were talking about.
Exactly.
So go and check out that page. Let us know if there's any particular integrations that you're looking for, and if there's others that you want to know about, reach out to us and we can go ahead and let you know what it would take to make that integration happen. But guys, thanks a ton for jumping on this episode of the Big Access Podcast.
Thank you.
Taking a time out of your busy day here at ISC West. It's been a fantastic show so far.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how the rest of the show goes. 2 days from now, my voice is not going to sound like this. So we did this at the right
He
time.
told me his last name. It'll be on my mind now forever. Bardocz.
Bardocz. Yes, I like it. Anyways, if you've not already done so, be sure to subscribe to this podcast, give it a 5-star rating, and let us know if there's an upcoming topic that you want to learn about, and we'll be sure to add that up to an upcoming episode. Thank you again, and we will see you later.